My Lady Artemis, your favor's been invaluable to me. No finer huntress ever walked the surface of the earth or underneath.
You're being very nice to me and that makes me suspicious, understand? So you want more of that, you keep this up. I hope that once you make it to Olympus, we'll go hunting sometime, you and I, you know? I like being on my own and all, but it's been nice talking to you like this.
Sake. I salute you, Uncle Poseidon. Your strength and confidence inspire me, and you accepted me as part of the family without question. It means a lot.
Oh, nephew, but you needn't shower me with offerings and praise, you know. I have no need of showering at all. Not when I have the sea itself to do with as I please. That scoundrel Theseus. Apparently he earned himself some sort of winsome prize for all his blustering there in Elysium. Though I'm quite certain that no matter what he and his bull friend have at their disposal, you've the power to defeat them utterly. So go do it. Surely I'll get word.
Stay out of my way next time.
So Artemis, my lonely half-sister, got you first. She merely helps you hunt, whilst I shall help you kill. Observe.
If you can hear me, mighty Uncle Zeus, I wish to make to you this simple gift, and with it send my humble wish that someday you and Father settle all your differences and be at peace.
Ah, most splendid of an offering, young man. And while we've yet to even meet in person, I already feel as though the two of us are close. Why, closer than you must be even with your father. Perhaps we ought to go telling everybody I'm your real father, am I right? I suppose even down in the underworld you would have heard such tales of me, young man. They're all untrue, except the tales of my bravery. Those are completely accurate, though all too modest in most cases, I must say.
You might get through me, Trash God, but I'm going to spill your blood before you do.
Because you're now well accustomed to our little chats, but I want you to level with me here. You're the boss. If you prefer, I'd be happy to shut up. No harm, no foul. Just give the signal, hey?
Perish the thought, Lord Hermes. It's been great hearing from you from time to time.
Well, all right, boss. Just making sure that I'm not interrupting anything.
Glory and honor to you if you can vanquish me again. Come.
Someone's coming. Wait.
Oh. May this aid you against the champion out there. Take it.
Thank you, sir.
So, you stop right there, blackguard, and make your plans for death.
Showed that stupid Hydra at least.
Oh, it's only you.
Athena sends you her kindest regards, Nyx. Sounds like you have maintained some correspondence since all this began.
We have. Thank you, my child. Goddess Athena is reputed to be wise, and so she was the one I felt was the most likely to listen to reason, understand my view, and ultimately have a willingness to help. It is most fortunate that I was not mistaken about her.
But you told her you're my mother. If she's supposedly so wise, isn't that quite a risk? If she finds out you've been misleading her.
She is wise, child. It is precisely for that reason I expected she would understand.
Ah, I see. I guess. I think.
Ew. It's embarrassing enough having returned here, much less to be seen talking to you.
Here's the catch of the day. We're settled up. It's still exactly 7:48. Look at this guy over here. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. What's the worst that could happen? I often remember that there's sweetness in this world only by your grace, Lady Demeter. I'm thankful that we've grown closer through all this.
You would make further offerings to me, even though I have made quite clear I've lately not been at my charitable best, young Zagreus. You're either naive, or you're much too kind, or both. I warn you, Zagreus, best not to make attempts to grow much closer with me thus. I'm much your elder, after all, and you're my little sprout. What say we keep it that way,
King of the Olympians, Lord Zeus, forgive this offer of ambrosia, for I know you have no limit of it there. But here it is the finest gift that can be given, and even still it isn't anything compared to all you've done for me. Thank you, Uncle.
Now, nephew, you are most generous indeed in showing all this deference to me. But we must keep some distance, shouldn't we? Lest all the others here, why, they would be most jealous if they caught me playing favorites. Even though you are my favorite. Presently, at least. Hail, my most honorable beloved nephew. And I bring to you the blessing of Olympus, so that you might finally get out of there already.
Yeah, that thing. At the risk of incurring your wrath, Lady Artemis, I hope you will accept this from me, and see that my gratitude for all you have done for me is genuine.
What do you know? Another gift of nectar. That's quite thoughtful of you, Zagreus. Normally don't care much for the stuff, but every now and then, I mean, why not? I don't reveal my greatest hunting techniques for just anybody, Zagreus, so you better appreciate what you're about to get and use it to go far.
I know that toll.
Death is inevitable. I got the feeling you could use some backup here. They're coming, Zagreus. Be on your guard. Enough. You got a lot of them.
I'm back, ladies.
Ready, Electo. What have you done with the pact, Zagreus? This isn't even Asphodel, and I can barely tolerate the heat. Do you really want to die this terribly?
Appreciate all the concern, but I just thought I'd live a little, Meg. You ought to try it for yourself sometime.
You ought to try watching your mouth. You want a swift and painful death, you'll have one momentarily.
Miserable fools.
Thought I'd check in again real quick there, boss. You want my witty conversation next time, or straight to the boons?
Definitely witty conversation, Lord Hermes. Boons are more than welcome after that.
Ha! Good. I like these little chats. Take care now, boss.
Don't lose heart now, little godling. I won't have you giving up before you get to see me in the flesh among the gardens of Olympus here.
This heat, it reminds me of when I was young, living in darkness, learning to fight, to kill.
I suppose you're about to put that learning to practice in another moment here?
I am. The heat fills me with strength. Let's see if it has any effect on you.
Sometimes, Zagreus, I'm almost not detested by the sight and smell of you.
Oh! I'm always at 100.
What's the worst that could happen?
You gotta let me in on something, Zag. How did you gather up so much ambrosia there? I mean, sometimes I think the stuff is plentiful up here, but you are positively swimming in it, man.
That lush and lecher Dionysus counts you as a friend? I'm hoping that there must be some mistake, yeah, Zagreus?
I'm told a number of the underwater denizens from my domain were captured fair and square through your surpassing skill using the rod of fishing, little Hades. They're yours. I've millions more.
Hello, Your Highness. Hey, Prince. So you do know Baldy's just a plain old rock with a few lines chiseled into him resembling a face, don't you? Chiseled into it, I mean. Just so you don't get the wrong idea.
Come now, sir. We both know full well Baldy's much more than that. You really think I doubt the power of Baldy after everything we've been through?
No, it was just a jest there at Baldy's expense. Look at him. He gets so annoyed when I call him a plain old rock like that. But then he calls me an old lazy lump, and then we're even for a while. That I can do.
Cheers, mate. Sometimes a conversation with a friend is its own reward, isn't that right, Baldy? Fair enough.
Baldy's a good listener, isn't he?
My sisters, Hestia and Hera, surely would assist as well, young sprout. Except they and our foster brothers haven't been getting along of late. Though as for me, I'll never leave this mountaintop of mine.
Hello, Fury sisters.
Ready, sister. This should be over pretty quickly, I think, Zach. Never took you for the forced overtime type. That's not a packed condition for the faint of heart.
You wound me, Meg. You know I like to barge into situations thoughtlessly and recklessly and sort everything out later. Forced overtime's the perfect fit.
Ah, well, when you put it that way. Look, don't go saying I didn't warn you.
I know that toll.
Life and death, one and the same.
I only have a little time until my next assignment, but this shouldn't take too long. You might want to stand back there, Zag.
That's not my style, Fan.
I'll take more down next time.
Ooh,
what's gotten into all those lifeless wretches that you're always fighting with down there? They're really moving lately. Whatever's made them go all out, it wasn't me.
Ladies.
My powers, dearest, ought to go hand in hand with those of Dionysus, with his power to persuade the mind to find such beauty where it isn't really.
No need to flatter me like that there, Lady Aphrodite. Beauty's almost entirely within the mind, I'm sure. And in the muscles, and the jawline, and the winning smile, and, well, who am I to tell you, yeah?
No.
How could Lerny do this?
Hello?
Here's the fee. I think we can spruce up the centerpiece of the Great Hall just a bit.
This is my blasted hall rather than yours.
I'm asking for it. Hello there, Dionysus.
You man must be mates with just about everybody down there by now.
10,000 souls have fallen to you now, my hellborn kin. I am rather beside myself, I must admit. Fine work.
In your honor, Lady Artemis. Your mighty blessings have helped me through so many trials now, and I always welcome your level-headed presence here.
Look, I like being worshipped just as much as anybody, Zagreus, though bear in mind that you can always leave the worship of me to the forest nymphs, all right?
I have grown closer than expected with the goddess Nyx in all of this, cousin. It is quite evident to me how much she cares for you. I must admit I envy your relationship sometimes, for I've made do without a mother's presence in my life.
Ahoy! Don't do anything I wouldn't do out there. You hear me, Prince? Sure thing.
Thank you, mate.
Stop by again sometime.
I'm back, ladies.
Ready, sisters. I'm going to tear you limb from limb, Red Blood.
There goes the power couple. Dionysus, mate. Sometimes things weigh heavily on me, but then I hear from you and it's like I don't have a care in the world. To your health.
Oh, you're really too much for me sometimes, you know that, man? Gotta tell you, I don't think I ever felt so close to somebody so damn far away. But through the gift of drink, it's like we're with each other in spirit all the time, you know?
Nephew, how is it you're navigating your cruel father's realm at such a blinding speed? There's only one Olympian who moves that quick. Besides myself. Where is he anyway?
Was just thinking about you.
I thought I'd find you here. Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus. Think you can beat me, Zag?
One way to find out.
That blast of God. I hope that he is treating you with every due respect.
It's you. May you prevail in your battles still to come, stranger.
Come forth, blackguard, and be...
I will be waiting for you to return.
Oh, Now, how do I get through all that armor?
I'm up.
Elysium is up in arms again because of you.
Greetings, Father. Ran into Lady Demeter out there on my last outing. Or should I say my grandmother? Was she to you then ex-mother-in-law? Source of abject terror? Hard keeping track? Our family's rather complicated.
Do not invoke her name inside my house, you hear me, boy? You do not know at all what she is like. Though I can see why you two hit it off. She hated her father. Though understandably, as he was worse even than mine. Even than yours.
Hard to imagine.
May I help you somehow, Zagreus? Because if not, why don't you leave me be?
What have I gotten myself into, Zag?
Wait,
Just please be careful where you go after you eat all this time, okay, Serby?
That's one more prophecy fulfilled. Again.
You would have better conversation with your chamber walls than with the boatman Charon, boy. Not all those of the underworld are prone to ceaseless chatter quite like you.
Ceaseless chatter. Whenever I encounter you, Uncle Poseidon, my spirits lift, and I feel there must not be anything that can stop me. I only wish we met sooner, though I'm grateful to have met you at all.
I thought I told you, nephew, not to make such offerings to me. I probably forgot. Or getting you mixed up, perhaps, for I have many other nephews, thanks to Zeus. Though between us, I don't like any one of them as much as you.
You must know I often hunger for destruction, almost uncontrollably at that. Though I am finding you are able to sate that appetite of mine.
Hello there, Dionysus.
Well, would you just look at yourself, Zag? You are like a walking stockpile of ambrosia, aren't you? Taking the best care of it at that. I knew I could count on you, but I didn't know I could just be so proud of you, you know, man?
Hail and good tidings to you, noble cousin. May you be swift and thorough, vanquishing the dead who dare oppose you.
Not everybody on Olympus is a total disappointment, Zagreus. Why, someday maybe you could meet Callisto. She goes hunting with me all the time. But you don't see many woodland nymphs down there.
I hear something.
It's been a little while, hasn't it? Remember, not a word of this to anyone. Let's go. Don't be too reckless, Ralph.
I'll be as reckless as I want.
Don't work yourself too hard down there, you promise, little godling? We need you in good shape and spirits on Olympus here.
Perfect timing. I know it isn't much, Highness, but I do hope this helps. Say no more.
Thank you, mate.
Careful out there.
I will keep coming back the same as you.
Just have to try again.
Good work out there. Sorry, Zagreus, I have to go. Lots of assignments as of late. Too bad I can't be everywhere at once.
See you out there. If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal?
Cerberus merely feigns concern for you.
Here's the fee. Let's set some decadent old tombs right smack in the middle of the hall back there.
The dead need not be coddled with such things.
Hey, Skelly. A hidden aspect. This Lucifer won't be needing it. My aspect of Exegriff feels even stronger.
You alright back there, pal? You be careful with that one, boyo.
My aspect of Malphon grows stronger still. All set. Coronoct, awaken.
What did you just do?
Our bond grows stronger. My aspect of Aegis became stronger.
Hey, what just happened?
Aegis, reveal your secrets. Do your worst, Father.
Your place is here, and nowhere else. The same as it is mine. There's not of any worth to see beyond this realm besides.
I'll be the judge of that. That's what you get.
You are the talk of the mountain, you know that, man? Good on you, getting on just about everybody's good side up here. I mean, that is a feat, all right?
There's so much insufferable talk of peace up here, my kin. It is quite the relief to focus on much more important things with you.
Hey, Zagreus, that nectar you sent? Callisto and the nymphs and I, we popped it open recently, and it was really good. Had us positively frolicking about, so thanks.
Hello, Fury Sisters.
Oh, finally. Well, if it isn't the god of trash himself.
Death is inevitable. Had a feeling I would find you all alone out here. They're coming, Zagreus. Be on your guard.
I'll get right on it then.
Hey, what's up, hon? Say, you must know a lot of big shots, don't you? Other gods and all that.
I know a few. As a matter of fact, I heard recently from Hermes. Wanted you to know he felt sorry for how things ended up. That's something to do with when Orpheus went in here after you.
Oh, that's sweet of him. Nice enough guy for an Olympian. Yeah, he was the one who dropped me off here in the first place. No hard feelings here. He was just doing his job. It was Orpheus who messed everything up. Hope you like it.
Cheers. Hey.
Your quickness is my #1 priority here, boss.
Lord Dionysus. What does one offer to the god of wine? The very best is what. And down here, this is it, mate. I'm grateful I've got some of your spirit in me. To have such a connection with you despite all the distance between us.
Zag, I cannot believe what you're offering to me. Ambrosia, man, for me? And talk about a bottle that has seen some wild days and nights. I mean, if it got all the way to you down there, only to come back up. You know what? I'm saving it till we can share it here.
You've come, short one. I dreamed of this very moment.
Come on, Asterius, we've fought how many times already? What's there to dream about?
No, I dreamed. And in my dream, there was something I had to tell you. Rather, something you have to tell the weapons you wear in your hands. Tell them, I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death.
Hey, I know what that is. That's a waking phrase. So I'm to speak it to Malphon. Wait, why are you helping me?
I don't know whether I'm helping you or not, but in my dream, an ancient hero fought a beast of a man bare-handed. They became friends in the end, after a great battle. I long for a fight like that.
Isn't fear for the weak, my friend?
Here comes our guest. For all your patience and your kindness. It's yours.
Thanks, sir. Time for the main event.
It's time, Asterius. Let us assert our greatness through single-minded combat.
Thanatos.
Remember me?
Death returns.
Not too bad that time.
That's the last of the new registrations, but I should have more soon.
Okay.
You.
Hey, boy. I hope all the construction and renovation around here hasn't been too inconvenient for you lately. But hey, the lounge is just about ready for you to utterly destroy again.
Prince Zagreus implants in the impressionable, vicious watchdog of the underworld a new appetite for more destruction, to be sated in another age.
Let's enjoy it while it lasts. You had enough to eat lately, haven't you, boy? This one's for you, Three Fates. Never a dull moment with Lord Dionysus around.
Hey, pal.
Malphon, I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death. The hidden aspect of an ancient god king, Gilgamesh. Grant me the aspect of Gilgamesh.
Yeah, what happened to your mitts, boyo?
Done. The pact is sealed. Goddess Athena.
You can always count upon assistance from me, Zagreus. I always shall prioritize the needs of our family above everything else.
Zag, turns out I am quite the judge of character, and you men have an awful lot of it. I mean, you've given out how much ambrosia now? To all your mates and more? How is your mother Nixon plagued, my kid?
have you yet given to her my regards? For I should think that night and war would share a common ground.
You must have a friend or two, don't you? It's hard being alone all of the time. At least I have Callisto and the other nymphs, and I have you. A distant friend is still a friend, isn't that right?
I'm back, ladies.
You might get through me, Trash God, but I'm going to spill your blood before you do.
I caught Winnie found Eurydice down there. That's great. Long as she's on the up and up, I can eject her from the tiny worry center of my mind.
I am here. You've come this far, now let's make sure you go the distance, Zag. You wretches never seem to learn, do you? You got as many as I did. You have this.
But it would seem we have Achilles, look. I'm pleased to be of any help at all.
Thank you, sir.
What are those bestial gloves of yours, blackguard? Beginning to show more of your true and savage nature here, perhaps?
No. He bears the twin fists in the aspect of a king called Gilgamesh. That king, he too wrestled a beast-like man, who then became a friend. Maybe that's why I knew this fight would come.
What are you telling me, Asterius? Now is certainly not a good time for waxing philosophical, I think. And surely this King Gilgamesh of whom you speak is much more competent a fighter than this filth.
Hope you enjoyed the show, my good Shade. Enjoy the rest of your existence, Shades. No. All right then.
What?
Ew. There must be someone else whose time we could be wasting, Zagreus.
The Bull of Minos led me to another hidden aspect, Achilles. A beastly form of the twin fists belonging to an ancient god king known as Gilgamesh. You ever hear that name? He had a half-beast friend, apparently. Like how Asterius is friend to Theseus.
Gilgamesh, you said? That name isn't familiar to me, but with these hidden aspects, there's bound to be a connection to the future or the past. Say, why is the Bull of Minos aiding you? I thought he was one of your rivals, barring passage from Elysium.
Oh, he is. He's loyal through and through to Theseus and never holds back when we fight. But he seems to be the respect for his opponent type, unlike his companion.
I know the type. Both types.
Approved. This thought-provoking piece seems like a decent conversation starter for the hall.
What is that utterly preposterous design?
Scratch one off the fated list. Malphon's always there for the direct approach. Darkness, give me strength.